The air crackled with anticipation. When Nintendo unveiled the trailer for Kirby Air Riders on its brand new Switch 2, millions of gamers who grew up with the GameCube let out a collective gasp. This isn't just a re-release, it's the vindication of a title that was misunderstood in its time, a rarity conceived by none other than Masahiro Sakurai, the genius behind Smash Bros. The question is clear. Can a game defined by its controlled simplicity and multiplayer mayhem survive and shine in the era of hyper-competitive kart racers? The short answer is yes, but with an asterisk as big as the pop galaxy. Kirby Air Riders is chaotic, frantic, hilarious, and profound all at the same time. It's not your typical racing game, it's a competitive action extravaganza where fun always takes precedence over the podium, which ironically becomes both its greatest strength and its most debatable point. In this review, we're going to dissect its 3 game modes, its controversial control scheme, and of course, the mode that devoured my social life, City Trial. Buckle up in your favorite star speeder because the adventure begins now. The air crackled with anticipation. When Nintendo unveiled the trailer for Kirby Air Riders on its brand new Switch 2, millions of us who grew up with the GameCube gasped. This isn't just a re-release, it's the vindication of a title that was misunderstood in its time, a rarity conceived by none other than Masahiro Sakurai, the genius behind Smash Bros. The question is clear. Can a game defined by its controlled simplicity and multiplayer chaos survive and shine in the era of hyper-competitive kart racers? The short answer is yes, but with an asterisk as big as the pop galaxy. Kirby Air Riders is chaotic, frantic, hilarious, and profound all at the same time. It's not your typical racing game. It's a competitive action extravaganza where fun always takes precedence over the podium, which ironically becomes both its greatest strength and its most debatable point. In this review, we're going to dissect its 3 game modes, its controversial control scheme, and of course, the mode that devoured my social life, City Trial. Buckle up in your favorite star speeder because the adventure begins now. The Sakurai philosophy. Simple controls, complex mastery. The first thing that strikes you and what most polarizes players is the control philosophy. Kirby Air Riders operates under the one-button mantra. Forget the accelerator pedal. Kirby moves automatically. Your interaction is reduced to the directional stick and, crucially, the action button, B in the original, cleverly mapped to the trigger on the Switch 2. With this single button, you manage braking, charging the turbo boost, and drifting around tight corners. It's also the same button you use to vacuum up enemies and gain Kirby's iconic copy abilities. The upside. This accessibility is brilliant. Anyone, from a 5-year-old to a grandparent, can pick up a Joy-Con and start racing immediately. The game removes the technical barrier to entry for driving, transforming the race into a matter of offensive strategy and boost management. Mastering drifting and knowing when to release the button to absorb a projectile or avoid an obstacle is where the skill ceiling lies. Expert players aren't those who turn best, but those who can read the track and exploit ambient loopholes to maximize their boost. In this sense, it's pure Sakurai, easy to learn, almost impossible to perfect. The downside. For racing game purists, this simplicity can feel frustrating. The auto acceleration and boost brake system can make the driving feel slippery or floaty, and there are times when you feel like you don't have complete control of your vehicle, especially in the lighter, more agile cars. If you're expecting the precision of a Mario Kart or F-Zero, you'll be in for a surprise. Here, speed is managed through combat and braking, making the experience more of a battle for control than a pure race. This duality is what makes the game a bit of an oddity, difficult for some to fully appreciate.
Kirby Air Riders is a collection of game modes that, while sharing core mechanics, offer radically different experiences. Air Ride, aerial action racing. This is the mode that gives the game its name and is the closest to a conventional kart racer, albeit with many creative liberties. The tracks are a spectacular visual display. From circuits that snake through nebula, to the Celestial Valley, the art design is vibrant and takes advantage of the Switch 2's smoother graphics to deliver a feeling of total speed. The variety of the vehicles, air ride machines, is undoubtedly one of its greatest strengths. Each vehicle is unique. Some are slow tanks with maximum defense, while others are paper planes that accelerate instantly, but can barely turn. This diversity forces you to adapt your strategy to each machine, ensuring that no 2 races feel the same. While the boost and copy ability add a crucial layer of combat, Air Ride mode alone lacks the depth of a genre giant. Its tracks are often very wide and designed for aerial combat and secret routes rather than technical drifting. It's a fun and frantic mode, but if your goal is simply to play races, you might find it repetitive in the long run. It's a great appetizer, but not the main course. Top Ride, Top-Down Frenzy. Top Ride is probably the least popular mode, but no less entertaining. Here, the camera is positioned in a top-down perspective, transforming the game into a kind of micro-machines or scalextrics taken to the extreme. The tracks are small, enclosed, and designed for immediate chaos. The emphasis shifts completely from speed to traction and dodging strategy. In these small environments, turning ability and your ship's ability to stay on the track are key. This mode truly feels like a pure party game, where the short race durations, barely a couple of minutes, and the top-down view create a hilarious atmosphere. Top Ride is a fun and straightforward treat. It's a good mode for a quick laugh with friends, but it suffers from a lack of strategic depth compared to its bigger siblings. The top-down perspective, while creative, might induce a feeling of vertigo or discomfort in some players. It remains a valuable addition that reinforces the idea that Air Riders is a game that doesn't take itself too seriously. Road Trip, Challenge or Adventure Mode. Road Trip mode, or its equivalent in the remake, deserves special mention, as it acts as the heart of the unlockable content. It's a massive checklist of challenges that encourages you to try everything, from winning a race on a specific track with a particular vehicle, to defeating a certain number of enemies in City Trial. This system is a constant drip of rewards and is incredibly addictive. Unlocking characters, new vehicles, soundtrack tracks, and galleries keeps you playing just one more round. It's Sakurai's secret sauce for replayability, and it works perfectly. It's the element that ties the three modes together and gives a tangible purpose to each match, no matter how chaotic. If you're only going to play one mode, make it City Trial. This is the true star, the mode the original game is remembered for, and the one that has been refined to perfection in the Switch 2 version. What is City Trial? Imagine Mario Kart's battle mode, mix it with the chaos of Smash Run from Smash 4, add open-world exploration, and finish it off with a random final minigame. The mode is divided into two phases. Phase 1, Urban Hunt, 3 to 7 minutes. During this phase, 4 Kirbys are released into a vast city. The objective is simple: collect upgrade badges, max stars, scattered throughout the map. These badges improve your vehicle's stats: attack, defense, top speed, acceleration, glide, turning, and weight. The city is an interactive sandbox. There are switches, breakable walls that conceal secret areas, and monorail stations that transport you quickly. The map feels alive and full of secrets, encouraging exploration and conflict.
The chaotic element, players not only compete for badges, but they can also attack each other to steal them. Furthermore, every few minutes, a random event shakes the map: a meteor shower that destroys parts of the city, the appearance of a gigantic boss, or the concentration of rare badges in one area, unleashing a battle royale-style fight for resources. The visual chaos can be overwhelming, with explosions, flying Kirbys, and special items everywhere, but it is precisely in this frenzy that the magic lies. Legendary machines. The holy grail of this stage is finding the pieces of legendary machines, such as the Dragoon or the Hydra. Finding all 3 pieces of one of these ships gives you a nearly insurmountable advantage at the end, adding a high-risk, high-reward goal to the exploration. Stage 2. The final stage, the risk of luck. When time runs out, the chaos stops. All players are transported to a stadium for a final competition. The most brilliant, yet most frustrating part is that the event is chosen randomly. Your entire strategy during Phase 1 was geared towards this moment, but the final event can be anything. Drag Race, the player with the highest top speed and turbo stats wins. Destruction Derby, the key is attack and defense. Target Break, maneuverability and ranged attacks are rewarded. Air Glide, the player with the longest glide wins. The strategy versus luck dichotomy is the core of the objective debate. If you spent all your time maximizing your attack and the final event is a glide race, you're very likely to lose. The game teaches you that an overly specialized strategy is risky. The best way to play is to find a well-balanced vehicle and improve all its stats evenly, minimizing the impact of luck. However, for some players, this randomness feels like luck plays too heavily, punishing the effort of a perfect collection phase. This is a legitimate drawback. The feeling that your effort can be undone by luck is frustrating. But personally, I think it's what gives the mode its endless replayability and that constant feeling that anything can happen, the game's hallmark. The Switch 2 version isn't just a high-definition port, but a substantial improvement that addresses the shortcomings of the original. The most significant addition is a robust online multiplayer mode. The original game was purely a local experience, but here, the stable connection and fast matchmaking transform Air Riders into a real contender in Nintendo's social gaming landscape. Being able to bring the chaos of City Trial to ranked leagues and custom matches with friends gives it a lifespan the original never dreamed of. The fact that City Trial can be played online with customizable rules, longer time limits, team mode, etc. is a resounding success. Graphics, music, and content. Visually, the game looks spectacular in terms of fluidity and color, running at an incredibly high frame rate. The tracks are packed with detail, and the visual effects, explosions, attacks are pure Smash Bros. However, as some critics have pointed out, the art style is so faithful to the Kirby and Smash Ultimate universe that it perhaps doesn't represent the graphical leap some expected for a next-gen console. It's solid and fluid, but perhaps not as dazzling as other Switch 2 titles. The soundtrack. If there's one undeniably positive aspect, it's the soundtrack. It's an absolute delight. Epic and catchy melodies blend with remixes of classic Kirby themes and the orchestral touch you'd expect from a Sakurai game. It's so good that the unlockable music gallery is a treat in itself. Content and details. The sheer number of unlockables, the extensive ship gallery, and the amiibo system that allows your figures to improve their abilities with use demonstrates a level of polish and attention to detail that is rare to see. This is a game rich in content that will keep you hooked for hundreds of hours if you're a completionist. Kirby Air Riders isn't a racing game. It's an action, strategy, and party game wrapped in a speed package. It's the embodiment of Sakurai's creative genius, who favors irreverent gameplay design over genre conventions. If you're looking for a multiplayer experience that breaks the mold, challenges you with its hidden depth, and guarantees epic laughs with friends both on the couch and online, this game is a must-buy.
It's a whimsical oddity, but one that shines with such a unique light that it earns the title of the Nintendo Switch 2's first cult classic. And that's all for today, folks. Kirby Air Riders has captivated me. It's one of those games that once you grasp its frenetic pace and chaotic logic, you can't put down. I definitely think that people who didn't play it back in the day are going to discover it as an unexpected gem. Tell me, are you on Team Air Ride purists or Team City Trial chaotics? Thanks for watching.